And we're live. Greetings, friends. Happy Saturday, and welcome back to the Cyberpunk 2077 live commentary and playthrough. What's that about? Well, we have the monster truck that we got for Papa One. It's completely ridiculous. And I wanted to try to get to Pan Am tonight. Who's Pan Am, you may want to know. Well, we'll find out. We like Pan Am. We like Pan Am a lot. In channel news, you'll be happy to know that we are 12 subs away from 19K. 12. Not even a baker's dozen. A mere 12. So that'll happen at some point. That's exciting. But then, you know, it'll be like 1901, 1898. You know, it'll like statistically for like a week, before it settles, it'll just waver back and forth between 18.9 and 19.0. So, you know, it's nice. It's a good landmark. I'd prefer 20K, but you know, you take what you get, and you're grateful for it. Actually, let's do a mission and advance the game a little bit. Miko says, "Hello, Superantonio, Sadie mods, and everyone. Get a reward from Wakako. Might as well do that. And we got to meet Takamura, which is basically in the same neighborhood. And then, finally, we'll start. Oh, dude. We have no fast travel locations. Okay, let's go here. You only get a fast travel once you go past that point physically. Which I like, kind of. You know, you have to explore the map. Same as in another game that we play a lot on this channel. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay, we have a motorcycle. Let's use the motorcycle. Free motorcycle. I like V on motorcycle. I like girl V on motorcycles. Let's put it that way. Sadie says, hi, Miko. She said hi back, and she says, like and subscribe to everyone. Let's see. Girl V needs some sunglasses. Do we have enough money for sunglasses? Well, we've got 90,000. We've got 90,000 eds. If they're bucks in American, they have to be eds here. Eddie's is short for ED or Euro dollars. Who's calling us now? It's El Padre. He will also assign side gigs and missions. Very good for XP and money. Okay, we'll just zoom around Night City. Now who's calling? Oh, it's Wakako. We were just talking about her. She does not remind me of my mother, my dear departed mother, but she does remind me of my grandmother. My grandmother was scary like Wakako was scary. At least she was scary to me, but you know, I was quite young when she died, and she was always a very formidable older woman. That's all I ever knew her as. Sadie's paying attention because we have some potent canine bait on the desk that I will reward her with as soon as we get to our destination. What's going on? Uh-oh. 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 That's annoying. Well, we get a little action on the stream. The Maelstrom guys are after us. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Check our loadout. Oh, okay, we got Nikomata. Let's go with the Defender. Makes a lot of noise. We're gonna need it. Basically, once we get back into Maelstrom territory, they're gonna pay attention to us, and it's gonna hurt. But it's only if we're on a vehicle. If we're on foot, they will avoid us, or they won't spawn, which I find interesting. Okay, let's find some place with cover. We need cover. Need to use our location. This looks like a good spot. Well, they're not. They're coming, don't worry. There's so much. Well, I used to be this afraid of O'Driscoll's, but I was always worried about the horse. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Those are tiger claws. We're worried about the Maelstrom. Maelstrom has a hit out on us. We're just riding around, minding our own business. These jokers come out of nowhere. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Take some high ground. Cops are shooting at us too. She just called us a rude word. I think that's a cop. Yeah. Well. Okay, we took care of him. Now let's run away until we lose our wanted level. It's pretty easy to run away in this game, or to lose a wanted level. You just gotta hide. Can't really do this in another game. Here, this is a good spot. Perfect time to enjoy some green tea. They lose interest, or it's like Judge Dredd. They've just got so many calls. They can only respond to like 2% of the calls, so you don't get that much time with them. Judge Dredd is it's a great movie. The one with Carl Urban. Highly recommend it. We can collect some stuff. There's our motorcycle right where we left it. Okay, let's go see Wakako. Let's go see Wakako. And buy some sunglasses. And then meet Takamura. And drive into that pole. Wakako is in a pachinko palace. Here she is. See, I don't think we can play these games. No, we can't. Pachinko parlor. So I hope you're having a good Saturday. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. P Gator's here. PGA Tour says, hello everyone, Super Antonio. Just wondering if you walk around or drive around in the game and enjoy the world. I do. I do that in Red Dead all the time. Cyberpunk does look like an amazing game. It is. It is. They fixed all the bugs, and the open world is. I would say the open world in Red Dead Redemption 2 is more beautiful aesthetically, but this is so much more immersive. There's so much more to do. Here, hold on. Let's okay, look. All of these incidents are stuff you can do. Look at that. All of these are these aren't missions. These are just side gigs. It's amazing how much stuff there is in this game. So I like the crafting better in this game, and I do like the combat and the weapons better. I love Deadeye, and I love Arthur and horses, but I do like V and motorcycles. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. Okay, let's meet Takamura because we want to see if we can get to Pan Am. Oh, I thought we were in basically the right same neighborhood. We're not. Luckily, our motorcycle is right here. Is there a clothing shop on the way? Let's see. Yes, kinda. It's out of the way. It's a dead end. That's annoying. And you can't straight line in this game. There's too many obstacles. And you can really straight line in RDR2 until you... But yeah, it's fun to just ride around and explore, and I guarantee you'll run into someone who intends to do you harm. But again, it's like Ghost of Tsushima, they you know, you couldn't go 30 feet without someone challenging you to a duel. But the combat mechanics and the scenarios got repetitive after a while, and the scenarios here are not repetitive at all. They are very you get unique weapons and lots of cool stuff. Okay, let's look at these ones. Those are cool. Aviators. Well, none of them are perfect. Let's see if we have any. Do we have any? We got goggles. Those look horrible. Let's make sure we didn't equip him. Well, let's put some clothes on V. Got the nudity filter on. Equip. But now we got the goggles on. That's annoying. Okay, hold on a second. Let me make sure. Let's see. Where are we? Hold on. I need to make sure that we got the old nudity filter on. All right. Okay. Here's V in her purple. Okay, let's put her in. I like these psycho racers. Those look cool. And okay, that'll have to do for now. Equip. Okay, we'll use those for now. Okay, how do we get out of this dump? All right. Where did I... Okay, here's our motorcycle. I was going to complain. And what happened to our motorcycle? Mama 1 and Papa 1 are here. They snuck in. Greetings, Mama 1 and Papa 1. Sadie's asleep already. She had a bath, but she was thinking about you and hoping you're well. Papa 1, you had a question about content last night that that I saw but didn't get to, and I can answer it now. The rules are different for live streaming. You can pretty much say whatever you want in a video. You can swear as much as you want. Well, you know, you shouldn't swear in like the first, like, I think minute of your video. But after that, you know, it's just, you can say whatever you want. It's only for live streaming, you know, that you have to really worry about, you know, what you say and the fact that you're only allowed to have one opinion. When I say you're only allowed to have one opinion on YouTube, I mean you're only allowed to have one opinion when you live stream on YouTube. So I hope that answers your question as delicately as I can. I want to meet Pan Am tonight. She is a very attractive young lady who has no interest in Girl V, but we still like her because we can get access to an AR that I like that is called the Widowmaker, and if it's at all possible, Papa 1, we'll get the Widowmaker tonight. But first we gotta see Takamura. We there yet? Okay, here we go. Okay, and Serena's here. Everybody say hi to Serena. Mom wants to say family, and Papa wants to say hey gang. Miko says hello PGA, Mama 1 and Papa 1. Mama 1 says hey Miko. Papa 1 says hope you are well, Miko. Okay. And P Gator says hey Miko, Mama 1 and Papa 1. Hope everyone is well. Papa 1 pronounces P Gator's name correctly and says, hey PGA Tour. And Serena says, hi Antonio, I'm here. And hi everyone. Greetings Serena, I'm so glad you're here. Mom 1 says hello to PGA and Serena. And Papa 1 says, hope you're well, Serena. Serena says, hi Sadie, beautiful girl. And Miko says, hi, hello Serena. Sadie's here, she's tired. She is tired. She had her bath tonight.
Answered your own question about where Evelyn is. Online.
Why do you believe she could help you remove the chip?
Hold on.
Suspect Celia.
I'm going to try to meet Pan Am tonight, Serena.
Had a large chunk of classified
It's going to be an exciting evening. What's going on with his hair? He's got a mohawk.
This slyness you speak of.
You got tossed out lumped with the outcasts easily.
Serena says hi to Miko as well. And Miko says hello, Serena.
Sorry, I couldn't be of any help. Don't have any time to lose.
V, wait. I need you. Yorinobu Arasaka must answer for this crime of patricide.
Looking for justice?
Yeah, but before we see Pan Am, we got to
More feasible here.
we got to meet Rogue. We got to give her like $15,000.
The only thing I need is proof.
And use me. They'll trust
But
me.
it all starts after we talk to this guy. He's got gorilla arms.
Also, I know
He's got augmented fists.
I am a fugitive. I am hunted.
So what, we stroll into Arasaka HQ and announce that Yorinobu's a kin killer? That he murdered
Serena says, I remember doing this mission. Then Johnny was there too. I was talking to. Yeah, Johnny's going to show up later.
Certain procedures will be used to establish the truth.
a lie detector? Forget it.
In that case, another option.
Apparently, there's no shirt, no shoes, no service policy in Tom's Diner.
The relic is a cowboy. Technology made by Arasaka. Technology they alone know. This corporation can save you as easily as it can make you disappear. It is merely about getting the right people on your side. Politics.
You mean people like Anders Hellman?
You know this name? How?
Prep for the heist thoroughly. Relic is Hellman's design, his creation.
Untrue. He's a pawn. I was thinking of one much more powerful. Besides, Anders helped
Yeah, Papa One, you really shouldn't have a problem starting a channel of your, to record your memoirs. You won't have a problem with YouTube. You can just use a slideshow or. But, I also wanted Mama One to do a cooking channel. Serena says, I was playing more Mafia Old Country before it gets tricky, but I'm loving it. Or you can record Red Dead gameplay and just talk over it. That might be a very interesting way to go. Mama One says, we have been enjoying your Mafia Old Country, Serena. I mean, you got to learn how to record on the console, but that's not difficult.
Last thing you want to do is draw attention.
I'm sorry. A stupid reflex.
Thanks for the offer. Need to think about it. Get back to you.
I need time to plan, organize. You stand to gain much if you help me. All I ask is that you do not leave the city.
Leave? Why would I leave? We have
Serena
that-
says, excited about GTA 5 Online. I saw your snow videos, DLC. Excited. Michael's back.
Actually, we just talked about some. With a bit of luck, I'll track down Evelyn.
Look at that guy behind.
Not help you. She will not mind.
That's not Yorinobu. That's Takanumura.
Among thieves.
His name's Goro.
I thought it ironic.
He's just hiding behind his burger.
There's just honor, I believe.
Serena says, thank you, Mama One. I really appreciate your support. And Papa One and everyone.
Why you? I would think about the plan.
Why is she taking his order? He already has something.
Anders Hellman. He invented the relic. I want to get rid of it.
Papa One says, is all of your gameplay for the channel on PS5, Super Antonio? Or is it on a computer? I'm not the best with technology. PS4 and PS5.
Days looking for him.
But you can record on your console.
The expression
I'm sure your son knows how to do it.
off the face of the earth.
Defected. Where to? Some other corp poach him?
As far as I can
So yeah, you would have to learn new skills. So I'm not sure if, you know, it's like, I mean, there's a little bit of a learning curve to making videos on YouTube. Maybe you would be better. I don't know. It's like, but you might, your time might better be better served just dictating your memoirs and your memories in a voice to text program and then deciding what to do with that. Cloudy's here. Cloudy says, howdy, y'all. And Serena says, hi, Cloudy. Okay, we got to talk to Rogue. Got to give her money, and then we get to meet Pan Am. Then we get to do some exciting missions. And we get to see Pan Am, who I kind of like.
I wish you luck. The owner is choosy, expensive, and rude. I cannot stay here any longer. Do what you want. Look for Parker, Hellman, whoever. I must see some friends, calling some favors. When my people in Arasaka are ready to listen, I will call in.
Till then, I guess.
You by some miracle you'll find Hellman. Please notify me.
Cloudy says, is Papa One going to be making videos? He's thinking about it, Cloudy. Just war memoirs. And Cloudy says, Serena, are you ready to have pets in the new update for GTA? Hey, we got a cat, Serena.
Machine in the world's on a collision course with chaos. But hey, at least Rogue's still alive.
You know, you've got some nerve. First you're out to kill me.
Miko says, of course I'd subscribe if Papa One and Mama One would make a channel about Ranch One. Yeah, a channel about Ranch One with cooking and animals and Papa One's memoirs. Mama One says, I've been wanting to get Papa One to rather write a book or start a YouTube channel for his memoirs, Cloudy. Plus show off his Shooty Bang collection. Yeah, that would be really cool.
And I've taken a step back, looked at things. Thank you.
No, you can write it, Mama One. I can't really say it. That's, you know, PewDiePie. He started that whole trend because, you know, you get, that's what he called the Shooty Bangs.
So you fucking know Rogue. What would I say to her? I got a talking brain tumor claims it's her old friend Johnny?
Trust me, Rogue's heard dumber shit than that.
Serena says, yes, I am, Cloudy. I'm excited for it. Michael is back.
Don't need convincing.
Hope it doesn't cost too much for everything. I only have 4 million. I think I have to look. Are you excited, Cloudy?
There is no us.
And Cloudy says he can make hunting or fishing videos and he can tell his stories. Yeah, that's what I think. Okay, let's go. Wait, sorry. Let's call Judy. And then we will we'll go see. We'll go see Rogue.
You're not alone in thinking me dead. Thought it was game over for me too. Things went ass up, huh? Not as planned. Listen, need to find Evelyn. I really don't want to talk about her. Know where she is? What'd I just say? Drop it. I won't tell you again. Can we meet? Let's meet, please. You at Lizzie's?
Serena says, hope. Oh. This Joker wants to, Okay. Let's go to Afterlife. Just drive around. Much better at driving these motorcycles as we crash into. Well, I'm much better at a motorcycle than I am at a car. Believe it or not. Excuse me. We don't have time to get in that kind of trouble right now. We're on a mission. We're on a mission. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry, people. That's so embarrassing.
Hey, look.
Well, I didn't want to meet with Judy. I wanted to... We want to go to the afterlife. We got the kangaroo legs, Serena. Did you see us jump over that car? Papa wants his hunting and fishing videos would be fun too, Cloudy. Could show off the land and wildlife at Ranch 1. And Serena says, Mama and Papa 1, whatever you upload on your channel, I will definitely watch. Same here. Okay, let's go talk to Rogue. And then call Pan Am. Okay, now the thing about Pan Am is she's arguing with Rogue as we speak. We just don't know her yet. I'll show her. See, she's right there. That's her behind the bodyguard.
This trouble? The net around me? You wrote it. You know it. I lost everything.
Let me be plain. Again. Solve your own problems. Clean up your own shit.
Go fuck yourself.
See,
Careful who you bargain with.
there's Pan Am. Hi, Pan Am.
Rogue? Wanted to talk.
It's okay.
Okay, this is Johnny's friend.
Not here. Not there.
So she's at least 70 or 80 years old.
What is it you want, V?
All these years, it's really her. Fucking Rogue, just kicking it back on a couch at the afterlife. Don't mess with her. She's got MRIs. See right through.
How to track a guy down.
Papa one says, my son used to have a YouTube channel,
Hotshot engineer worked for Aerospace.
and there was a video of me and Mama One on there when I was riding horses with my son. I think he deleted the channel or whatever. It would have been in like 2011.
My help's got a price. Second and third. Dexter Deshawn.
Yeah, so he knows how to do it.
Multiple bells ringing.
But there's a lot of videos, and you know, I'll help you any way I can. I'll talk you through whatever I can.
To bad luck.
There's the bitch.
But you know,
Ask her
this is a PS5 Mac channel, so I don't know how helpful my my technical skills would be for you.
Zeroed inside Arasaka Tower. Before your very eyes. Got more if you want.
Miko says,
Or we could just talk.
oh, that's too bad, but maybe he still has the video for the memories.
Anyways.
To
feel
Papa
like
One.
a friend, I've always said. This is pure biz. You need my help.
Serena says, there's Johnny, LOL. Okay, hold on. Let's give her $15,000.
Should be enough.
What was it going to say?
We'll talk.
Okay, we got to wait here. So, I watched a very charming Christmas movie called Eloise at the Plaza. No, Eloise at Christmas Time. It's from like 2005. It's a kids movie. But you know, and it was Christmassy, and it was only 90 minutes long, and I was watching it and kind of listening to it while I was decorating,
Hope you found it.
and
Don't see that often. Combination like yours.
you know, it's set in New York City, and it shows a New York City that doesn't exist anymore. You know, just kind of a,
For a while either.
you know, it's like New York now is like a dystopian communist hellhole where you get set on fire, and but this is, you know, this is like the New York I love, and it's
To your health.
and
To yours, kid. Gonna need
yeah, it was very charming and sweet and sentimental and Christmassy. But you know, I used to watch a lot more stuff like that when she was younger, because the dog hated horror movies and violence. She hated
Let's see what you got.
she couldn't tolerate it. Scary music, scary stuff. You know, just the sounds
Your helmet's not on any
would frighten her or just give her a lot of anxiety. So we watched a lot of Frasier, a lot of cartoons,
hang towels
a lot of comedies. But you know, she can tolerate it now. Scary stuff, she doesn't care. But it's kind of funny.
Must be prepping him for a transplant.
So it's just like when she was little. You know, when I would watch all these
This looks like the old vanishing
these
Brit.
kiddie shows for her, because I just like to have something on in the background.
hang towel convoy routes.
Think Hellman might be in one of them?
Words filling the air, such as I'm doing now for you guys.
Alone AV, no ground support, no range.
Papa one says, I'll ask him when I speak to him again. Miko, I know the video had to be pre 2012 as my mother was still alive. And Miko says, thank you, Papa one. Yeah, you can put it up on your channel.
So definitely no cargo on board. But
Miko says, is that John Wick in the back? It sure is, Miko. Except in this name, his name is in this game, his name is Johnny Silverhand.
that was the good news.
Um,
What's the bad news?
Bad
what's he gonna say? Yeah,
distractions.
I've talked about that before. Keanu only plays one role, but he plays it very well.
Jack the transport without the NCPD picking up on it.
And here, we're too close to
Serena says our family likes Frasier and The Nanny, and
their backup hustle will be
I think Malcolm in the Middle.
but
I love Frasier.
Jackson Plains.
I think it's very witty. I think it's a very well written comedy.
Dead zone. I'll grab him there.
Gonna need a native to the area. Someone who'll set up the off, cobble together the gear.
So a native. Know any hick mercs?
Just one. Pan Am Palmer.
You just saw her.
Can't count on her clan anymore, but she's a true nomad. She knows those lands. And she will help you. Won't have a choice.
Won't have a choice.
Frasier, I love Frasier's apartment.
Not for her.
He's one of the reasons why I have that Eames chair,
Comes at a
that Eames lounge chair, because Frasier has one.
Can't possibly afford to blow this chance at Nav and Hellman.
your operation?
Serena says Niles makes me laugh.
Why's Pan Am gotta help me? I sense a catch. Pretty big one.
Occasionally, Pan Am moves merch for me.
Yeah, I'm sure if they like remade it today, they would just make him
Wasn't a good day for her.
She run into a hitch.
gay.
Complete bust.
They'd probably make Frasier gay too.
Pan Am will do anything to get the low back. Means her dignity. I know her.
Okay. Guess I can try to help her, but if we don't know where to look, I mean,
We do. I do.
P. Gator says my favorite Keanu movie is The Matrix. I think he is an awesome actor.
you know, but wouldn't tell Pan Am.
I love The Matrix. I love The Matrix. I love John Wick.
My aim is to know
He's
an
been in some,
opportunity when I see one.
and I think he's an awesome actor and an awesome human being.
What do you think she'd have
He's very humble.
grabbed her
Okay,
iron
we'll look at Keanu here,
Not hard to see how that could end it.
and he's very
And there's
he hasn't let it go to his head.
losing good people to plain stupidity.
Cloudy says, did you know that Keanu was going to be in The Walking Dead, but they replaced him with Andrew? I did not know that. And Papa once says, my mom did love Frasier. She suffered from dementia the last few years of her life, but for some reason she always fixated on Frasier. She also adored the Golden Girls. I bet she liked Fraser's voice, Papa One, and his accent. He he had a very comforting voice. And Serena's is really cloudy. Would love to see him in The Walking Dead. Okay, let's get out of here and go call Pan Am. Okay, let's talk to Pan Am.
Hey, Panam. Got your number from Rogue. Name's V.
Great. Where's that old warhorse want to kick me now?
Forget Rogue for a minute. I want to help you.
Oh, very kind. But it's far too little, far too late. So do tell Rose she can eat my shorts.
Tell it to your therapist. Calling about your ride in the merchandise. Interested? Or are you gonna tell me to eat your shorts too?
The rail freight yard on Bonita Street. The one hugging the city line. We'll meet there.
See ya.
Okay, let's go over there. I think we might. We'll take Papa One's truck. Where is it? It's ridiculous in the city. Excuse me. Sorry. It's like 4 times bigger than all the other cars. We're coming through. Excuse me. There's some trees. Excuse me.
What's important?
We have found a solution to the problem we share. I have established contact with an old friend from Arasaka. He's here in Night City now. He's well connected to certain influential people.
That's gonna help us how, exactly?
There will be a meeting. And this friend of mine. You will tell him what you told me. The truth of events at Cognitive Plaza. I have little hope that he will be convinced. But it will be a start.
Fine. Where's the meet and when?
Japantown. After sunset. I have
Okay,
set
we'll talk.
precise
We'll
location.
talk soon. As soon as we get out of the city. We could use the brakes. Brakes are L2. See, we can slow down on curves. But where's the fun in that? Pan Am does enjoy swearing. And here Ladies and gentlemen, Pan Am Palmer.
Hey, Pan Am? So you're V. Where's my car?
Cloudy says, yeah.
Agree to help me.
I think he was really busy acting in lots of other stuff, so he couldn't do the 9 months of acting in The Walking Dead. Papa One says, huge fan of the monster truck. And Papa One says, if Super Antonio gets a vehicle, it has to be a big truck. And Mama One adds, Sadie would look adorable in a monster truck.
Jerk me around. Where the hell is my car?
I tell you. And
Mom One says, I don't slow down at curves in real life either, Super Antonio. If you don't have a near-death experience at least once during your drive,
hey, come on.
we are
Don't tell me what to do.
you are really driving.
Know where to find the cargo and your car, but you go alone, you won't get him back. And you could use something else besides. So let's figure something out.
What do you want?
Need to hit a King Tall transport. Won't be easy. Wanna know I can count on it.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
About you or the job. King Tao's AV route will take it over Jackson Plains. That should help
Well,
us.
we won't get the Widowmaker tonight, Papa One, but we will tomorrow night because we have to do
In return, info on your cargo.
we have to do like 2 missions before we get to the Widowmaker with Pan Am. But we're all set up for So we'll do the first half tonight.
All right, deal. But if you want your thing done, we'll need to get my Thornton back first. So where is it?
Cars in Rocky Ridge. You're supposed to know where that is. Cars there, goods are there.
Nash, you dirty bastard.
Yeah, Nash has the Widowmaker. Oops, sorry.
Let's go.
Hang on. I should think this through. Fuck. Yes. We'll need backup. We have one brief stop to make on the way.
Wanna tell me where?
Give me a sec. I should call the client. Convince them to leave the bastard hanging.
Going ahead with the deal behind Rogue's back. Brave, I guess. Or fucking dumber than a drone.
Boss, hey. Nash is gonna pass you the merge in Rocky Ridge. The thing is, the motherfucker screwed me over. Boss, I will take care of it. I just need you to give me a chance. Boss,
Look at that huge truck.
things for you. And how many times have I failed?
I'm glad we got that.
You have my word. After dark? Okay. No, don't call off the meet. Just don't show up. I'll take care of everything. Do you even have to ask? Of course I will. Thanks, boss. You won't regret this. Okay. I have bought us some time.
So, where to now?
The Aldecaldo camp. I need to see some of the old clan.
Don't seem too excited.
That's not your concern. I still have friends there.
It's interesting.
Good, let's roll.
Pan Am stole a Thornton, and she's gonna get another Thornton back. You know, like her monster truck, which is armored, but she likes Thorntons.
Nice ride. Lots of space. Practical.
Say no more. Please.
How far is the camp?
Just past the city line. We'll jump on the 9 and head east.
How the hell did you land in this mess?
I like the color. The air freshener and booster seat came extra.
You know I don't mean the car.
What am I supposed to tell you? That I'm not about to let my partner rob me and get away with it? That my fixer made me look like a goddamn fool? What about you? Why do you need that clown from the AV?
This particular clown's got intel I need. And I'm running out of time to get it.
So why didn't she tell me she knew about Nash?
Pan Am will also give us a sniper rifle later after a couple more missions called Overwatch.
You know what? Screw Rogue. Can't see why you even care.
Because I need the money.
Don't let her push you around. She's not the only fixer in
that you're only here because she sent you.
But I'm not the one bitching about her.
You don't know her. Not at all. Did she tell you she was the one to bring me and Nash together?
City's all soft and clean now. She smells good.
Mention Nash was rapping shit?
Wait, Nash is rapping?
Yes. He runs with the Wraiths, the largest rap.
Saturday is shower day. It's bath day.
Nomads tossed out of clans.
Yes, mostly. Nomads don't banish their own without a reason. So think murderers, rapists, freaks. They gather in teams, sometimes form actual gangs. Most of them are wanted and have warrants on their heads.
Shit.
And that bitch had me working with scum like that.
Must have had her reasons.
You don't say. Rogue won't open her mouth without weighing the for and against. What to spill and what to hold.
Oh, we're in the Badlands now. This is where we got the monster truck. So the game, this is more of a post-apocalyptic Mad Max vibe or genre rather than Cyberpunk. It works, but it's not. It's different. I think it's a different genre altogether, even though it's still sci-fi. Anyways, we're going to spend a lot of time with Pan Am and get nowhere. Serena says, reminds me of the desert in GTA. LOL, nice. Yeah, it does, kind of.
Okay, we're almost there. We'll gather my guys, then ride to Rocky Ridge.
Rocky Road. Now I want ice cream. Oh, we got a free motorcycle out of this deal later. We get his motorcycle hoodie. Spoiler alert.
Would you look what the cat dragged in? Is that a ghost or is it just my hangover?
Fuck you too.
Who's this?
My babysitter. Lee, this is Scorpion. Mitch. Two old friends.
Hey, guys.
Hello? What brings you to these parts, city girl? The big city got too
Snap.
small.
She got cast out of this clan.
Any idea how angry the old man's gonna be when he sees you here?
I've just come by for a spell. Saul needn't know a thing.
Need your help.
With what? What's this about?
Rapping screwed Pan Am. Plan is to show him that was a bad idea.
How bad did they get you?
Bad enough to make me sit quietly through all your bullshit.
You know, we would do anything for you, sister. But now? Now's hard.
Seriously? You won't help?
Well, the old man told us to sit tight and get those generators back up after the batteries went kaput.
Generators? You won't help because of some goddamn generators? Is this another joke?
Really could use your help.
Spoiler alert. We're not going to get these guys.
This time, we're needed here.
Fuck. I don't
It's
believe this.
it's going to be me and Pan Am and
Saul told you to.
and
Less about me.
Pan Am.
and that means just us.
Not Saul. It's about
Papa One says, "What are your plans tomorrow, Super Antonio?" Mama One has me fixing a fence that a horse ran straight through. The horse is fine, but I have to repair the fence with farm hands, and then I have 4 horses I have to make shoes for, and make new rein bits for the mouths. Your day sounds far more busier than my day, Papa One. I've got
Looks like your step.
I've got this idea to display my record collection on one of the walls. So I'm going to take down all of the postcards on one wall and put up records instead. And I bought the racks from Amazon. They're clear loose site. So it's, for me, it's just a lot of measuring and drilling into the wall,
Not your
and
concerned friend.
and watching / listening to more Christmas music or Christmas movies on Amazon. Yeah, this is Overwatch. She'll give us this. It's pretty good,
Will you help me with this?
but we can get better.
What's inside?
A few odds and ends this
Or rather, it's pretty good for this stage of the game.
Alright, that's everything. Let's go.
But we don't get it right now.
Figure out your differences with Saul. When you come back,
Panam, you'll stop by later, right, honey?
Next time, Ellie. I promise. So, I'm off.
Yeah, go on, go already. Call us sometime. Keep an eye on her, V.
Put it in the trunk.
Okay, yeah. It's funny, she didn't dump out the garbage that was in the in her car before she after she borrowed it. And look, there's a suitcase on top too.
We can go. Hop in.
Okay, let's go. Mom once says, "Did you hear that Gary Ridgway, aka the River Counselor, may be receiving end of life care in prison? The media has updated yet, but who knows if it's true."
Seemed in a hurry to delta the hell out of there.
Interesting.
Let's just say Saul wouldn't have been in. Okay. We have arrived.
What do we do?
We get ready to greet the Ravens. And we've little time for that. We'll need to improvise. We should scout first, to look for anything that might be useful.
Down Rocky Ridge could be any deader. Everything's down. Nothing works here.
Well, have you found anything?
Nada. You have an epiphany?
The Ravens will roll in after dusk, right? We will have a surprise ready for them. We just need to get some power flowing.
No dice. Nothing's up. All cut off.
So we plug it back in. Let's check the substation.
You got it.
I haven't been watching any of those true crime or movies shows right now. I've been pretty focused on Christmas movies. I started watching White Christmas, Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney. I watch that every year. I love it. It was one of my dad's favorite movies. And there's a lot of singing and dancing. Oh, we got to scan this. Sorry. And we got to go up here. What's in here?
Found the breakers, but there's no juice on them.
Not to worry. Come down. I
Can't-
gotta surprise the bastards.
Kangaroo legs.
Right. So, the intersection is powered from that transformer.
Serena says, I remember doing this mission. I'm saying to myself, what do I do? LOL. I worked it out.
So, classic route. Good old diversion. You know it.
Yeah, I've done this a couple times, even though the title says this is a blind playthrough.
They're bunched together.
That's what the AI suggested.
Light show at the intersection.
Mom once says, I'm watching the Peacock John Wayne Gacy shows. Also a series on Samuel Little. We still haven't gotten to season 2 of Squid Game.
Terminal below. The gear on the roof is a hunk of junk without
I finished season 2 and then turned around and started watching season 1 again
by the substation.
because there's only one. Oh yeah, we gotta. Because there's only one more season, and I liked it so much, I was just like, I want to extend the time period, and then the holidays hit, and I got all sentimental. See, this car is also a Thornton. Oh, interesting. Look at the license plates. That's cool. They've got like a little scannable barcode.
The panel looks to be in good shape. I'll make a bypass circuit to the power supply. That should do it. We'll just have to get it up and running. Grab the jumper cables from the trunk. We'll boost it from the car battery.
Oh, got it.
Cable connected.
Give me a moment. I need to hook everything up here.
Mama One says Samuel Little is the most prolific canceller in American history. 93 victims. Second is the Green River with 49 confirmed. But he confessed to 83.
Glad the old jalopy served us well.
Yeah, but I just assumed that those guys are lying.
Start the terminal inside. And once the power is on in the building, get on them.
You got it.
I'll set up on the
Are we strong enough to open this door? We are. Look at that. What's in here? Okay, let's turn this on. Activate.
Here's got power.
Prime. We'll have some fun at the intersection. Let's get into position.
What's our loadout? What do we got? So we got the LMG and hold on. Hey, we got a sniper rifle. That'll come in handy.
Remember, as soon as we see them, you give us fire.
Mama One says, I'm obsessed with true crime
Cover me. Just
for whatever reason. Most women are. Most women, I think, Mama One,
You see her?
really, really.
have a sense of justice that
Let's try to do this quietly. If anything happens, I'll start leaving them on. Sound good?
Sounds great.
that they like to indulge isn't the right word, but okay, this is a complicated mission. I'm not going to be able to talk as much except to say pow pow. We're going to have to cancel all these people. No worries. They're just going to go to sleep. They're very tired.
Let there be light.
Oh, we got contagion. That's very handy. Contagion infects everybody in. Let's take out that skull guy. Grenade. This exclamation point has the keys. Okay, we're just gonna sit here while our health recharges, and Pan Am will be fine. Finally. One more. Have a grenade. Have another grenade.
Cherry on top. Let's pack it in.
We kind of have time to loot these guys, but we don't really. Pan Am's not going to let us drive. See, this vehicle is also a Thornton.
I'll take the wheel.
Sure, sure. Leave the driving to the pros.
Mom one says they confirmed Samuel Little and 60. And Mama One asks, Serena, are you a true crime fan? I think I can answer that for you, Mama One. And yes. And I've, honestly, I don't think I've ever met a female who isn't. Like,
She's prime wheels, isn't she?
Dreamy indeed. I'm surprised you wanted her back.
I think that's why Law and Order is so popular.
See? Managed just fine without Mitch and Scorpion.
Serena says, yes, Mama One. I love them because they're true stories.
Who's not in love with Rich? That fucker didn't show. Pan Am, listen, I have a plan.
I don't care. The car and the merch. That's what we were after. We got it. 6
Just
away
listen to me, for fuck's sake.
Actually, we might as well do this. I mean, we're here. We're going to go after Nash, and we're going to get the Widowmaker.
Expecting us. I'm sure of it.
Alright. So where's this hideout?
A hop and skip away.
Here we go. Let's do it.
What Nash did.
Can we change our loadout in the car? Yes, we can. This won't work where we're going. We'll use Sidewinder as a smart Sidewinder with 8.7 damage. And the Defender has 10. Change it. No, we can't do it in the car. Okay, never mind.
I trusted him. He was the first person I worked with after leaving the Aldecaldos. After I came to Night City. And I granted him my trust.
Mama one says if you have Peacock, you should watch
You get it?
the Gacy series. It tells you how he got caught and actually goes deeper into who his victims were and their interests.
Someone else got to him first.
But if they hadn't, would you have done it?
No doubt. Without skipping a beat.
Let's get this over with.
I don't know why we're being so nice to her. She's not going to be nice to us. Well, we do get a free motorcycle and a free sniper rifle from her. So, it's not a total loss. She only likes boy Vs. She doesn't like girl Vs.
Let's get him.
Oh, and we need to do this mission to unlock the Batmobile, which will be available in this cave if we come back. And I know you like that car, Mama One. We'll try to take better care of it. Okay, hold on. Let's short circuit you. Let's contagion you. And let's just blow that up. You got to be exposed to. That's fun. always forget we can hack. They stick their heads out. Like that. We've got 3 health items now. If you pop up, it takes forever to reload this thing. We can aim from cover. Look at that. Cover's not helping. I think there's only one left. Oh, there he is. He's going to get a little hot under the collar as we approach. Oh, there's a bunch left. False alarm. There's a lot of jokers left. Let's get back behind cover, please. Oh, there's Nash. He's up there. Okay, that's where the Widowmaker is. I'm enjoying this. I don't know where we got this thing. He's not gonna... Can we hack him from here? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Is this exciting content? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's pick up the Widowmaker. Look at this thing. That's Nash. Where is it? With a damage of 40, which is really good for what we have now. We'll field test it tomorrow. Well, that was fun. Where's Pan Am? Did you loot everybody before you moved on, Serena, or were you just We need all this stuff. We need all these supplies. We can use them for crafting. You can upgrade iconic weapons. Miko says Arthur's haymakers were also widowmakers. And he always got involved with widows. What's that about? Yeah, he did. He liked widows. That's why he never went anywhere with Penelope.
What did you say again? Solve your own problems? Clean up your shit? Nash is dead. One shit clean. Happy? Nash can't deliver it anymore. But if you ask nicely, I might be able to help you.
I think I might change V's hair. I'm not liking her hair. Yeah, that's the Widowmaker. We'll play with it tomorrow night, Papa One. That's about all I have for you tonight, friends. We went a little over. I know you don't mind. Shout out to the mods, Mama One and Papa One and Serena. I'm so glad you're here. And Miko, of course. It's great talking to all of you. We will continue this tomorrow night. We'll field test the Widowmaker. Like and subscribe. Sadie says like and subscribe. Papa One, I know you enjoy working hard, but don't work too hard. And Mama One, I hope your wrist is feeling better. And Miko, you also do not work too hard. And Serena, you just focus on getting better and enjoying the holidays. Okay, friends, we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for